Following the false alarm, reaction from President Trump and the head of the FCC, interviews on national news outlets, and here in Hawaii at the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency, an investigation launched and death threats addressed. All this after a mistaken missile alert that sent the state into a panic. We start with Elisa Revelo, who tells us how the agency is moving forward. Elisa?
Kathy, I spoke with Vern Miyagi today, and he tells me his agency is committed to identifying any and all weaknesses in how they operate. I'm told the error is also being used as an opportunity to continue educating the public. On Sunday, FEMA began its investigation to get the facts that led up to the false alarm heard around the world. Part of that investigation is retracing employees' steps. We got a look inside the area where the emergency alert system was triggered.
We go through how the checklist was followed, who followed it, and we'll have statements from each person on exactly what was happening. We need to get the facts of the process.
Administrator Vern Miyagi tells me he knows his agency has an uphill climb when it comes to regaining public trust.
My concern again is our credibility. I have to reestablish the credibility because we lost quite a bit yesterday.
Meanwhile, the agency continues to deal with public backlash. I'm told employees have been receiving death threats.
These are good people that do good work all through the year. This is one mistake that's very tragic.
Miyagi says although it was a big mistake, what happened actually heightened the reality of a nuclear missile threat. Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard also addressed the issue on CNN Sunday morning.
I've been talking about the seriousness of this threat for years, since I came here to Congress, and I've been calling on President Trump to directly negotiate with North Korea, to sit across the table from Kim Jong-un, work out the differences so that we can build a pathway towards denuclearization to remove this threat.
I'm told the employee who triggered the system has worked for FEMA for 10 years, and he's been reassigned within the agency while the investigation is ongoing.
I've talked to him this morning and just encouraging him to hang in there. We need to find out what's going on, and I've advised him that we'll get ahead of this and just to hang in there.
Miyagi tells me the agency has received messages from several residents saying the error actually made them realize they weren't prepared. FEMA has done PSAs about nuclear missile threats before, but they plan to focus on doing more for the future. Kathy?
Thank you, Elisa. State House and Senate lawmakers will hold a hearing on Friday to get their own answers. They want to make sure the public stays vigilant when future alerts go out.
It's a question of believing the reliability of the team that's doing it. And I think you got to have this sense that if something should occur, that they'll take it seriously.
Nishihara says Administrator Vern Miyagi will be at Friday's hearing to answer questions from lawmakers. President Trump today said the federal government will get involved with the false alert investigation. He also praised state officials on how they reacted to the blunder.
Their attitude and what they want to do, I think it's terrific. They took responsibility. They made a mistake.
In his statement today, the chairman of the FCC said the state did not have reasonable safeguards in place. He said federal, state, and local officials throughout the country need to identify any vulnerabilities to prevent false alerts.